Hoosier Deer Slayer.
Who's up for a little bit of range time? Well, before we hit the range, I'm going to make a few things and then we're going to blast them. So I got my 5 Frosties back here. So now I'm gonna set up, go get my guns. I'll show you those real quick, and we're gonna blast. So first off, got my FX9 here with a Tacticon red dot on top. Tacticon light, veteran-owned company, not high-end, but decent quality for the price. So I got that, and then have my Palmetto State Armory full-size dagger that I'll be using here with a Zolasi oak red dot on top and a what do I have on here? This is the Streamlight on the bottom. So I'll be using both of these to take out our Frosties over there. They're looking pretty mean, looking pretty tough. We're going to take care of them. The next thing I want to do here is I want to take this, which just imagine with me, it's like the thickness of a pine tree. I don't think my father-in-law wants me to cut down any of his pine trees. So anyway, since we're at his place, we're gonna imagine that this is a pine tree. And how many 9mm 115 grain will it take to cut down this pine tree? Christmas tree. Just imagine, okay? So we're gonna start putting some rounds in here, see how many it takes. So I just walked out to it to resituate it after that last mag, and yeah, it was just sitting there. So that took, let me do some math real quick. That took 97 rounds to cut through 4.5, 5 inches, 6, 7 inches worth of wood right there. And so now you know, if you have to cut down a pine tree about 5 inches wide, you're looking at about 100 rounds. All right, so the final thing I'm going to do is I am going to shoot this target right here, the white one, with my AR-9. See if I can get a good grouping. I'm gonna go back to about 50 yards for that. I noticed it was shooting a little off at the stuff I was just shooting. So I'm gonna see where I'm grouping, and then I'm gonna go over to this cardboard box, the black circle with my handgun. I'll probably move into about 20 yards for that. And again, see where that's grouping. And so we're gonna go from there and see what happens. But I think both of them are shooting a little off. Haven't shot them for a little while, and I think my red dots might have gotten bumped a little bit. So I'm gonna do that. Step back and do those groupings. And I failed to mention, by the way, just a second here. Isn't this Christmas shirt? Isn't this fire? It's pretty tough, right? Well, it's too cold to just do the shirt, so sorry, gotta see the jacket. But anyway, I'm gonna finish off, do a 14 round group, and then last round, wherever my group is going, I'm gonna shoot this thing. I'm gonna put it down here right next to the boxes. All right, first off will be the AR9 15 rounds out of the AR9. No zoom, it's just a red dot, so be interesting to see where this group lands. And I just realized my case is ejecting right into my camera, so I'm gonna step up or step back just a little bit. And we're out, and I forgot to shoot that yellow target. All right, so next up is the Palmetto State Armory dagger. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and shoot from here. I'm about 50 yards from the target, and we'll see where the grouping goes. Well, overall, I'm fairly happy with my handgun, actually. I did move up just a hair on those final shots. But I'm pretty happy with the group there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, at least 13 right there. And it looks like one fire right there. That was probably one of my longer range ones out at 50 yards. My PT carbine does look like it's favoring to the right, so I'll probably move that red dot over. Again though, my red dot was basically covering that whole center, so I was just trying to guess more or less. And then saw that final shot hit the yellow target from the handgun. So thanks for coming along on this range trip on it is Christmas, and what better way to spend Christmas than enjoying the outdoors. It's not Indiana, it's Michigan. That's definitely kind of a negative. If you're from Michigan, let me know how much you hate Indiana, but I actually love the countryside in Michigan. My wife's from up here, and but doesn't quite compare to Hoosier land to Indiana. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your Christmas. If you watch this on Christmas, if you're after Christmas, hope you enjoy the new year. And if you're way off in the future, well then maybe it's coming up on Christmas 2026, and Merry Christmas again. So, all right, we'll touch base later. Thanks for coming along on this range trip. Have a Merry Christmas.